Congratulations on all the success with the show, all of the wonderful things. Gloria, I have to start with you, though, with this glow-up question, because it's twofold. You're now a host of a talk show, but you've been able to watch your daughter glow up in this special way. How do you describe where your relationship is now as mother and daughter doing this together?
Well, first of all, glow up is when I blow up. Blow up. Now, well, you have it right here. We do have a wonderful relationship. We've had one our entire lives. I never once had to reprimand this child ever in her life.
Now you do. You reprimand me now more than ever.
So I was able to enjoy raising her. She was born at a very wonderful time of my life when I could pick and choose what I wanted to do. Because, you know, when the climb is happening, there's a lot of things you have to do to keep the momentum going. So I really took a break from touring. I was able to go to all her basketball games because she was the star of the team.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, my overwhelming 5'2" height. I had to give everybody else a chance, all right?
She's a mom. That's what we moms do. We brag on you. But Emily, I love the fact that Gloria has admitted, and I don't know if many of you have heard this before, but Gloria said when she was pregnant, she would play her song Turn the Beat Around, and that's when she knew Emily would be a performer. So from day one, your little egg, Emily, was dancing to Turn the Beat Around.
Actually, I remember being in the uterus, and I was like, oh, what's up with this place? And then all of a sudden, I'm like, oh. But yeah, I think I kicked the mic stand out of her hands
during the video for Turn the Beat Around. No, I was actually recording that album when I was pregnant with Emily. And I was pretty pregnant, pretty far along when I was putting the vocals on. And Turn the Beat Around, whenever I would sing it, she would go crazy inside my belly. None of the other songs, that song.
I mean, I had a bar in there. I had a drum set. I was just doing my thing.
Emily was like,
when I shot the video, that had my body double.
Well, I have to tell you, Emily, the last time
I was so big during the video that the mic stand, she kicked out of my hands because it was really close to my body. And
she kicked, wait a minute, I'm sorry.
So from the age of 2, she made her own drum sets and out of anything, trash cans, her punching bag for taekwondo, force it because, you know, you want kids to find their own way. But yeah, she's been musical from day one.
Well, she found her own way. Emily, I saw you at the Essence Festival. I think it was 2017 when you performed. Actually, I hitchhiked a ride on a golf cart from this beautiful woman sitting next to you. I turned around and Gloria said, get on the golf cart. I'm like, did Gloria Estefan just let me on her golf cart? Indeed, I will. Let me slide up in here. And it was right after your performance, Emily, and she was glowing, seeing you forge your own way in a crowd that at the time didn't know you, but when you finished, they were all on their feet. How did it feel to have your own voice be respected and heard?
Well, first of all, thank you so much for your incredible platform. You know, when we do Red Table, it's something that we always say. We love to also talk to people like you who are having real talks and helping people in their life. And that's what I think is a beautiful thing about media. Sometimes, often, it can be dark and you know, not the best for our souls. So thank you for what you do. And my personal glow up will never end. And that's what I think a real glow up is.
Listen, Gloria, I saw you at the Latin Grammys. I think you haven't been on tour. What is it, since 2009? Was that the last tour?
Yeah. It's been a while. The last world tour, it was 2004, but 2009 I did some things here and there. Yeah, it's been a while.
Are you ready? Because I saw the Latin Grammys. She looked like she was ready to get it, girl, if I can say so. Are you gonna go back on tour? Are you ready?
You know, in 2020, we were going to do some shows. I don't think I'll ever do a world tour like that again because it takes a lot out of you, and there's a moment and a time and place for everything. I wouldn't want to leave my grandson that long, and I really do enjoy everything I do, and I do a lot of different things, and tours like that are grueling. But I want to get back out and, you know, connect again with the fans somewhere along the way, and Yeah, I
Well,
think
I
that'll
will be in
happen
the audience
maybe in
wherever
2
that
weeks.
is. I need to know the time and the
Thank you.
date because I'll be out there in the audience to see you. It is a phenomenal. If you haven't had an opportunity to see Gloria perform, put it on your list, save everything you got, and go see her perform. Emily, the show that you do together with your mom has been fascinating for many reasons. For me, it's particularly interesting to watch the boundaries and the relationship of mother-daughter. I know she said you were a kid who never gave her a day of trouble, and you were exemplary, unlike my son Moses, who's 2 and has a dubious track record right now. But you, you are with your mom as an adult now, where you have to, in some ways, have a new relationship, right? You have to start saying, Mom, I'm an adult, and here are the boundaries. How did you handle that so that you could glow up together?
Yeah. I think that mother-daughter relationships, any relationships, are difficult. Mothers and daughters, we want to find those things in between us where you feel the boundaries of becoming an adult. Because when you're a child as well, you're defining your boundaries. You're learning about yourself. You know, oftentimes she would tell me, I thought I knew everything about you, but I didn't, like surprised. And I'd be like, I didn't know everything about me. I was figuring it out. I am figuring it out. So yeah, it can be difficult, but I think that that's a wonderful thing. For example, you know, like she's always like, I'm Cuban, I'm loud, I'm this. And I'm like, okay, let's keep our room tone together. You know, like I'm more sensitive and this and that. But it's something that we both have to work on because I know the way she speaks and now she knows my oversensitivity, you know, and we work on that individually. So that's been a gift of mine to say, yeah, we go to work, but then we go home and we do work. And there have been times where she's called me and been like, and we call each other out and say, look, on the red table, if we're going to be real, you know, we're having this issue today, let's talk about it. You know, there have been a couple moments like that. So I encourage everybody to find a safe space in your home, put a red tablecloth on it, ketchup, whatever you got, make it red, and have a safe space for you to have conversations. You know, it really is a great skill.
It is important. Gloria, I know that you lost your mom, Gloria. You were her namesake. And when you lose a matriarch like that, right? Such a powerful figure in all of your lives. It is a moment for the family to reflect, but also look at how far you've come. And when you look at your family's glow up in its totality, having her see Emily and yourself so comfortable, what did that mean for you? You know, having your mother see you evolve to this great mom you are and obviously entertainer.
Well, I know it wasn't easy for my mom, first of all, because she always felt that my personality wouldn't be able to let me step up to this kind of career because she was the diva of the family, quite honestly. She knew I sang.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but she was a famous rapper. I'm just saying.
Yes, in her later
She
years.
went viral for, I would beatbox and she would rap.
Yeah, exactly. She made her a rapper. My mom had a tough time at the beginning, and then she was nothing but proud of everything that I did, and she was wonderful. But I have to tell you, it was, you know, I've gone through some really tough things in my life, and I never felt I needed therapy. I studied psychology, so I wanted to be a therapist. We all go looking for self-help. But when I lost my mom, this was a very deep hole. And I found that I had to look for help to deal with the grief. At the same time, the things were happening with them, and you know,
and family dynamics change when any matriarch or patriarch, because it's the center of the family. They bring people together, and all of a sudden, other things also come in that change the dynamic of your life, which was difficult for all of us.
Yeah, she was the center of everybody's life. She was bigger than life. My mom. She was just one of these women that, when she walked into a room, she was the center of attention in every way. So it was really wonderful. A lot. I tell everybody I wouldn't be doing Red Table if my mom was still alive because I don't think she could have handled it. I didn't want to give her a world of pain. So one of the reasons that I did accept this particular show with this kind of openness and this ability to be able to speak truth. And by the way, we talked for like 2 hours and it gets synthesized to 24 minutes to 30 to 35 minutes. She would have had a rough time. And what we've wanted to do is to, through our, you know, conversations, have people feel less alone and realize that we're all in together, people. Every human being, no matter what you do in life, we're all going through the same situations, finding love, losing love, getting through life,
Managing
surviving.
grief is another thing that I think is a part of anybody's glow up. Grief is a part of life.
Yeah.
But a lot of times as human beings, we don't know how to deal with it appropriately. And I've learned a lot of incredible things about grief. I heard something incredible yesterday that was that grief it's the love that I never got to share with that person. And so it's a piece of them living on, even though it hurts, So learning about grief is a big part of a glow up, I'd say, too.
So, yeah, absolutely, it is, and and to your
By the way,
point,
I have a son as well, Tamron, so I feel you.
Oh, boy. Listen, that's a whole nother show.
And
That's
he's
a whole
a
nother
great
show.
guy. He's a great guy, but yeah, it was tough.
Well, listen, congratulations on the show. Gloria, I look forward to seeing you on tour. Emily, new music from you, new voice, new things. I know that you're a multi-hyphenated creative, so we'll just keep our eye on everything that you're doing. But congratulations, lady. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. And we hope to get you in person very soon.